Are you thinking about selling your house in the Seattle area but not quite sure where to start? Well, I'm here to help. Selling your home can be a big decision, and it's important to get it right. It's not lost on me that a home is usually the largest financial asset that most of us own. So it's imperative that you properly prepare the home, get the right representation in order to get top dollar when you do sell. So if you have a house to sell, let's dive into how we can make it stand out and attract the right buyers. Hi, my name is Darius, and I'm your Greater Seattle Realtor friend. So are you ready to take the leap and sell your home in the Seattle area this year? As you know, a lot goes into selling your home, and I'm here to guide you through it every step of the way. So let's get right into it. If you're still pretty far out and have some time on your hands, then you can slowly start getting your home ready. Think decluttering, depersonalizing, fix items that you know need attention, and get your yard looking good. All of those things matter. And just put yourself in the buyer's shoes and slowly work towards getting the home to make sure it shows in its best light. Once you get closer to the sale date, here's the steps you want to take. First, interview and find the right broker to hire. Of course, I'd like to just say call me and I'll take care of you, and I will, but that sounds a little self-serving. So do your research, interview multiple brokers, ask them tough questions, and find one that will get the job done right. And once you pick one, they should have a roadmap for you to follow. But if they don't, here are the steps you want to consider. As you get in the home ready, declutter and depersonalize. Remove personal items and excess furniture to make the spaces appear larger and allow potential buyers to envision themselves in the home. Next step, improve the curb appeal. It's all about creating a strong first impression. Clean up the yard, pressure wash the driveway, plant some fresh flowers up front. All of those things make buyers feel like you've taken great care of your home. Next step, especially in a competitive market like we have today, get the home pre-inspected. With all of my seller clients, we get that done ahead of time. And the reason you want to pre-inspect the home before going on the market is twofold. First, you will get a report from the inspector, and if there's any items that we can address to get your home ready, we can get those done before you list your home. Second, once you're on the market, we're able to market and let the folks know that the home has been pre-inspected, and after showing it, they can request to see a copy of the report. This really helps us gauge how many buyers are truly interested in your home if they take the extra step of actually asking for the report. And also, when they get ready to write their offer, they're a lot more comfortable either asking for repairs up front or completely waiving their own inspection contingency. And that's important because any negotiation that they would like to have about items that need attention, we can do ahead of time before we're officially under contract. So that's a very important step. Make sure you get your home pre-inspected and then do what you can with that report to make sure your home stands out. Next step is staging. So if your home is already beautifully furnished and all of your furniture is impeccable and makes every room appear in its best light, then maybe you're okay. If that's not the case, we would always recommend connecting with the stager and either doing a partial stage where they make recommendations of what furniture items to remove and they'll bring in some additional items to make the space appear better. Or if you fully move out and the home is vacant, you always should stage the home. What we see is that buyers lack creativity to be able to envision how they would live in their home, and professional stagers always are worth doing because they'll create beautiful spaces and the home will feel more welcoming when buyers tour. Next step should be a no-brainer, but I can't tell you how many homes I tour that have not been professionally cleaned. It blows my mind. So make sure you get your home cleaned. If the carpets need professional cleaning, make sure you get that done. If the windows need to be washed, make sure they get washed. Just imagine if you had a luxury sports car like a Ferrari and you were putting it on the market. Of course, you would get it detailed, you get the tire shine, you do everything to make sure that it sparkles and presents in its best light. Now, the home is a way bigger asset than any luxury car could ever be, yet so many people miss the simple step of getting their home cleaned before putting it on the market. Don't make that mistake. Get your home professionally cleaned. So once you've done all of that prep to make sure your home stands out, next your realtor is going to take care of the photos, the listing video, and the print marketing. But double check their work and make sure that they don't cheap out and cut any corners. I can't tell you how many luxury homes I see where a home might be worth $2 million, yet the realtor hired the cheapest photographer or printed the flyers in their office. It blows my mind and it's my biggest pet peeve. I mean, here's an example. We have some brochures that I've seen from other homes. This is a $1.2 million house, and this is the brochure that they got. Here's another one, printed in their office, one-sided. It's pathetic. if you hire a realtor, ask them to see samples of what you're gonna get. And here's some examples of the brochures that we have done. Here's a house in Bothell. Or the most recent listing we had in West Seattle. Again, every listing gets top of the line professional print marketing with all of the highlights of the home, and this really makes a difference because people buy a home on emotion. So when they tour through the home, it needs to look good, it needs to smell good, everything needs to feel right, and everything that they take back home with them that is associated also needs to stand out from the competition. So the realtor does all of this on your behalf, but my important message to you is ask them to see samples up front and make sure you understand what you're getting. Now, everything we just talked about is very important, but the most important thing when you sell your house is determining the price. So what you want to do is your realtor will prepare a CMA, which is a comparative market analysis. And that's going to give you an overall picture of what other homes are currently on the market, what other homes have recently gone under contract, and what are the most recent comparable sales. And what you want to focus on, you want to look at only the most recent sales because our market is changing very quickly. So if you look at a home that sold a year ago or 6 months ago, it may not be very relevant because the market has changed. And we find that the best indicators of the market activity are the homes that are under contract. So you want to make sure that your realtor calls all the other agents, finds out how much activity they had, how many offers they got, and roughly where the home will close, because that will give you the most accurate description of where the market in your area is today, and that's going to help you arrive with a perfect listing price. And now that you've been on the market, hopefully it doesn't take you very long to get an offer, or hopefully multiple offers. So then you just want to make sure that you're easily reachable and you're communicative with your realtor to be able to respond to an offer quickly once you get something good. It's not uncommon for us to get an offer on a home with just a few hours of an expiration time. So let's say you get an offer in the afternoon and it expires by end of day. So you need to be prepared to make a decision quickly. You need to be available to sign the offer if you choose to accept it. Don't make that difficult, or don't disappear and be hard to reach. That's only going to make the process harder for everybody. And now that you've received an offer, you're under contract, the next steps are closing the sale. So in many cases, the offer is going to include a home inspection and an appraisal. So most buyers will conduct their own home inspection and their lender will require an appraiser. We did talk about getting it pre-inspected, and if you did that, more likely than not, they will waive that inspection contingency, which is what you want. But in any case, be prepared to take these steps and negotiations that may follow. Then, closing paperwork, work with your agent and the title company or attorneys to prepare all necessary closing documents. Make sure you're responsive to any questions that they have and you provide all the information that they need to make it a smooth closing. And the final step is usually the final walkthrough, where just a few days before closing, buyers will do a walkthrough of the home to make sure that after you moved out, the home is still in the same condition that it was when they last saw it. So be careful to not ding up or do any damage to the home during that process, or something else that would cause a surprise or cause you to renegotiate or potentially delay closing. So there you go. If you follow all of those steps, you can assure that your home will stand out from the competition and hopefully you'll have a quick and a successful sale. If you have any questions about any of it, be sure to reach out anytime. Or if you would like to learn more about the real estate landscape here in the Seattle and its surrounding areas, then be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all my socials so you don't miss any future videos. Also, be sure to hit the like button if you found this video informative, and you can click on the boxes on the screen to view my other videos too. Once again, I'm Darius, your Greater Seattle Realtor friend. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.